What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, and I'm able to come to you giving you a war recap from the latest clan war versus WHF2 and versus War and Glory 2. And was not an arranged war, was just a random war. Look at that total destruction, 97.77% versus 97.57%. But that was not the deciding factor. The deciding factor was 86-84 victory for us, for the good guys. And what's even more impressive, not only of that victory, is the fact that we had 4 Town Hall 10s/9.5s versus their 7 Town Hall 10s and 9.5s. And they were even dipping down with those 10s and 9.5s to clean the Town Hall 9s. So great effort, great victory from WHF2. Should be super proud of that. Really going strong. I mean, beating WHF and then coming back to back beating War and Glory 2. Just keep it up, guys. This is just so impressive. So taking a look at what they did to us, both clans used 60 out of 60 attacks. I was not in this war, and I wasn't able to watch a lot of the live attacks, but I did, look at a lot through the chat and see what was going on. It looked to be close most of the way, so it was really nice. Like I said, a lot of them had dipping down. I mean, look at this, number 2 hitting our number 12. Number 2 is, I think, a max Town Hall 10. So, left a Town Hall 9 there, and just left the Town Hall 9 there, and left the 2 Town Hall 9s all the way at the bottom. So that's just crazy. So anyway, I mean, really great war by WHF2. It was really nice. I loved watching some of these recaps and checking them all out. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the ones that I found. There were so many good attacks. I don't want to shortchange anybody. I just don't have enough time to do all the war recaps or do that kind of thing. And I think I've never seen so many Queen Walk, Queen Charge / GoVaHos in my life. That was a good probably 80% of these attacks. So it's going strong. Town Hall 9, super effective. Let's go ahead and jump into the first one on number 4. Walter hitting their Town Hall 9.5 and getting it done with a Queen Charge GoVaHo, and check it out, a bowler. We got a bowler. So we got the Queen doing her thing, or Queen Charge up there. We brought 4 wall breakers and doing the funneling with the wizard there, and we'll start the second prong attack on the bottom to using a golem and a bowler to start clearing out the southern part at the 6 o'clock. So Queen's doing her thing, drops a hog in there to go ahead and start taking out some of these defenses, break in, to buffer for those wall breakers so they could get in. So the Queen will start to make her charge at this point. And minions funneling on that army camp, getting it down so she doesn't walk, just because that's sometimes what queens do. They like to walk. So we've got that going in pretty strong. And I think, I don't remember who gets the clan castle pull here. Let's go ahead and fast forward this a little bit. There we go. So drops a poison down for that hound. I think there's a minion, barbarian, and I don't see what else is in there. Now the Queen's taking care of that, so we'll focus in on this golem that's sent in. We've got a cold-blooded GoVaHo with just 1 golem, and look at that bowler doing his work. He's going and throwing it in there. I'm thinking this bowler probably gets more accomplished than 1 Valkyrie would, which is equal as far as unit cost. And doing the thing, dropping in a jump there, getting that Archer Queen, taking care of the enemy Archer Queen and the enemy Barbarian King. So great job. That bowler is going to go down to that mortar finally, but is able to take a few buildings down and a couple defenses and soften things around. So it's time to go ahead and send in the hogs. Both royals, enemy royals, are down. That Queen is still doing her thing, and we're sending in the hogs with a heal on the back end. So we've almost deployed a good portion of the hogs, has 1 left, and the Queen's punching through the wall right now. Hits Giant Bomb, unfortunately, and everybody's standing in heals as far as the Valkyrie and the King. And we have no more heals left, but we don't need any more heals. Who needs heals when you don't have any more bombs? So we're almost done. Both double giant bomb sets have been tripped. Everybody's cleaning up here. Queen is full health. The hogs switch, the healers switch to the hogs, and we have a 3 stars. Really, really nice attack. Love to see that. It was really cool. All right, let's jump down to number 6, and we're going to go ahead and see a Town Hall 9 step up. Jake comes up from number 11 and hits a Town Hall 9.5. Very, very nice attack here. We've got another Queen Walk / Queen Charge, and you guessed it, GoVaHo. So we've got the Queen doing her thing here. We're going to go ahead and fast forward it just a little bit. So we've got funneling going on the bottom with the wizard, and on the top right with the minions. Drops a poison down there for it to slow down that king, I'm guessing. And I think that's what it's for, but or maybe it was for that Tesla. I'm not sure. So we'll go ahead and watch that wizard get taken out by the barbarian king. The friendly queen says, you know what, why don't you pick on somebody your own size instead of a wizard? I'm going to rage up, and then I'm going to take you both out. So we've got queen on, what do we got? Queen on king action right now, and then she's going to go ahead and flip the script and go ahead and do queen on queen action. Take them both out, standing in rage. Very, very nice. And we've got the second prong coming on here with a golem and a jump spell with wizards doing a little bit of the funneling type of thing, because we've got to send these Valkyries in. And we've got the Valkyries going in and taking this jump. King goes in, and then we've got Clan Castle Valks with a hog, and I don't know what else was behind them. But we've got these Valkyries. They are doing a little walk-in, and then they're going to go, oh, well, there's a jump. Let's take the jump. So we've got a heal going down there that's going to wipe out that wizard, but the Valkyries are going to love it. It's like sunbathing for them. They're jumping to that heal, take another jump to push through the rest of this base, and we are completely run out of spells. We got no more spells left, but minions are funneling up top. That Valkyrie is swinging on the wall, getting hit by a mortar. No big deal. Queen's still doing her walking. We got 7 hogs that are going to go ahead and make their way through the base, just being very patient, letting this kill squad get in there and trigger those giant bombs. That would be instant death for those hogs without a heal. Sends in the rest of the hogs on the bottom, on the back end, while that king is tanking. Just really, really nice timing. I mean, even that, you know, waiting for that king to go ahead and trip that final giant bomb in the double giant bomb set. Just really, really nice. And that archer, that air defense is doing some damage to those healers, but there is no more defenses that can actually hurt the queen. The queen is full health, so we are in cleanup mode right here as those hogs trip that last giant bomb, and we have 6 stars. Nice, nice attack by Jake, stepping up at a Town Hall 9, hitting and crushing that 9.5. And you guys know how I feel about Dead Space bases. Take them down. That's exactly what happens. Number 9, we're going to go ahead and see a queen charge with, wait, is it a GoVaHo? Yes, it is. It's a GoVaHo. So we're going to do that because we like to see Dead Space bases get completely crushed. Guys, don't use Dead Space bases. They will get crushed. Jay Spizzle will come and crush your base if you use a Dead Space base. He might crush it even if you don't. But yeah, definitely if you use a Dead Space base. He's going to wall breaking in here. That queen, the funneling has been done to the left, to the right. So she's got nowhere else to go but straight down into that gold mine and to that cannon right there. Sends a hog in there, take care of the defense, and trigger the clan castle here too. So unfortunately, it's not going to get too much of that clan castle trip, but it's not a bad thing to trip a partial clan castle and let the queen take care of that without having to use too much of her ability or anything else. So that's pretty cool. Has to use the ability just to be safe because those wizards do so much damage. Now has to face the other 3 wizards and a Valkyrie. But fortunately, the archers take the brunt of that. Drops a poison down for that barbarian king, so she can go ahead and take him out as well. She has no more ability left, but does have all of her healers up. Part 2 of the phase 2 on the bottom drops a golem down there, drops wall breakers to break in, and test wall breaker. Looks like everything is going fine. And let's go ahead and set the rest of those wall breakers in with the Valkyries. So everybody gets rerouted into that first compartment along with the king, and those wall breakers, they were making the journey, but they didn't make it to the destination into that second compartment. The Valks fade those spring traps. You see that? I wish I could reverse these things and go backwards, but I can't. They just like sidestepped over those spring traps and said, nope, no, I ain't gonna be sprung today. So we've got hogs coming in from the bottom. Look at that kill squad tanking for those hogs, surgically done. Just really, really nice deployment. Being patient, waiting for these defenses to hit the golems, the king, the Valks, and then sending those hogs in, kind of skating in for free. Drops that last heal there just so that they can push those hogs through. Are there any more Valks? Yeah, there's Valks, but they're hitting the wall along with the king. So we've got the queen that's completely full and doing her thing, banging into the wall with a golem. And we've got the hogs that are not going to make it. They're not going to push all the way through the rest of these defenses, but that's just fine. Let's go ahead and fast forward this a little bit. That queen makes it through. Those two defenses are going to be nothing for a max queen with healers on her. So that Tesla is pretty much trying to empty the ocean with a bucket, and we get 3 stars from that. So very, very nice attack. Love that attack as well. Let's jump down to number 14, and we've got Tisdale doing and this is the just the GoHo. And this is the closest you're going to see to a mass hog on a Town Hall 9 without being a mass hog. So we've got a cold-blooded GoHo, and we've got level 6 hogs in the clan cast. So we're going to keep an eye on those things and see how they do. But we've got 1 jump and 3 heals. There goes the jump as the funnel has been made. The only thing they really need to do is take out that enemy queen, and then we've got hogs galore for the rest of the base. So the queen and king are making their way through there. The king's got aggro onto the queen. We'll knock that out, get the clan castle, which is a golem, and the king will also take out the enemy king as well. But since the enemy queen is down, it's time to go ahead and send these hogs in. So we've got a 2-finger drop here, really with 3 heals, now just 2, and they've just got to make their way around the base. So we drop that giant there to start tanking for those point defenses and let those hogs get in there without getting hurt. Trips another single giant bomb, making their way through. Still have 1 more heal left. That queen is still alive with her ability on the bottom. And we've got those max hog riders going in here, and we'll check those bad boys out. They got their hammer going on. You can always check the ones with the hammer. And they're doing their thing, standing in heels, banging on it. I don't know if any of them went flying. I still see some of those golden hammers. So we'll see if any of them make it out. They have no more heals, but they drop a nice poison to get rid of those skellies. And there's nothing else to stand in their way, as I think all those giant bombs have been triggered. Yep, all 4 singles have been triggered. And that's what happens when you put 4 singles in one base. We can go ahead and use mass hogs pretty much, or a cold-blooded GoHo. I think he's got 5 billion hogs left over, give or take 2 billion. And we're making our way through the rest of the base here. That one hog rider is doing his work. He's just like, you know what? I can do this myself. I got this. You guys can just go ahead and take the perimeter. Let's see. Do we have any of these hogs swinging those golden? I just saw a golden hammer. I saw one. I don't see it anymore, but I could have sworn I saw one. So, I don't know. There's too many hogs to even see. Yep, I saw one there again. So, anyway, at least one of the max hogs lived. I don't know, maybe more. But is this one hog going to be able to finish this clan castle or not? Oh, no. It's like a photo finish right there. I don't know. But regardless of who got that last building down, we got 3 stars from that attack, and that's what matters. All right, let's go to number 15, Max Plunder. Really nice attack here. We're going to see a hero hog trip a double giant bomb set, which is awesome. And we're also going to see a GoDragHoLoon with a max dragon in the clan castle. So we've got the queen doing her thing, got a queen charge with the GoDragHoLoon here. So it drops a giant in there to help with that funneling, just in case you need those wizards to stay a little bit alive a little bit longer to make sure that queen walks the way you want to. Here we go. All the point defenses are on that queen, so that wall breaker will go ahead and open it up, make that queen jump in there, and she will go ahead and take out that enemy king. Friendly king is dropped in on the bottom, and he's going to start doing the king P.E.K.K.A. walk type thing. Now check this hog out right here. This hog is skating free. All the defenses are aggro on that on the king and kill squad. That hog is going to go ahead and take care of this, and then he's going to do his thing coming in here and trip that double giant bomb. That is completely done. It would be even more awesome if this wasn't a dragon attack, but at this point I think you could mass hog it, and I think you would get this base completely crushed just because of that. But we're going to go ahead and do that. Max P.E.K.K.A. coming out of the clan castle, slowed down considerably, uses that ability, make sure that one swipe from that P.E.K.K.A. doesn't knock the queen out, and now she's pretty much smooth sailing from here. Those dragons are going to get aggro on that queen. We've got a Zapquake coming in to take out that 8 air defense. I think it's the last air defense. Yeah, I don't see any more up. So we're doing pretty good here as far as cleaning up this base. We've got some loons on the back end to go ahead and I don't know if you want to call it tank for the hogs or just to clean up in front of them. However you want to call it, they're doing some good deal here and helping those dragons. I don't know if that expo is set to ground or not. I didn't see what it was, but you know what? It's dead now, so it doesn't make a difference. We're dropping in a couple more loons that we have here. These dragons are going to go in rage to kill that wizard tower and the cannon, and then make their way towards the archer towers on the bottom and everything like that. This queen is breaking through the wall, and I think she's going to get to the Tesla and wizard tower before these poor dragons do, so they're going to be able to clean up the base without having to worry about that stuff. So we've got the dragons on the bottom, and now we've got we have another rage. Wow, we have another rage going on here, and these dragons are going to tear through that archer tower with one hit, and it's just a matter of time, in fact 1 second of time, before we get to 3 stars. So that was just a really sweet attack. Alright, number 17, because we haven't seen one yet. You know what that means. GoLaLoon. And this is a really cool attack because normally you see the golem sent in first. We use a Zapquake to take out that air defense, and we've brought 4 lava hounds of his own and 1 golem in the clan castle, but he's already doing the loon deployment and the hound deployment, and I think it's obviously to me that it's got to be a lava hound in the clan castle, which makes it so much easier to take care of. So he's got 2 hounds going in already to that first air defense, got 3 of them left, and the loons are kind of sent in a surgical manner. They got to go ahead and take out that air defense, which they do. The other lava hound soaks up a couple of those traps. It's going to go really quick, but he's got the other lava hound right behind it with a couple more loons. And their job is to get that air defense as well. They've got a couple haste going. He's got a rage, a poison, and another haste left in the bag. That lava hound's making its way to the last air defense along with the last hound to go ahead and follow it, soaking up some of those traps as well. And still more hounds. He's got 3 more left in the bag. But the cool thing about this is they're going to make their way through haste to go ahead and take out this air defense. But watch, we've got a Tesla farm up top, but the golem is going to be a hero and step in and tank for those for that with rage. Those loons are going to make their way through this Tesla and that air sweeper and take out all of those Teslas along with the help of the queen. So holds the golem and the queen back, and they've got to go ahead and take care of this enemy queen as well. This queen, the friendly queen, is going to take care of that with just a couple swipes, especially when the enemy queen is standing in poison. So really nice, like just whole deployment and nice strategy. Like I would have probably thought about sending the golem in first and doing that. We do have a troll Tesla here all the way in the corner, and does it have a double giant bomb? That's the question. I don't know. So no, it does not. So it's pretty much a worthless Tesla. That's a real weird troll Tesla. But we've got a full hound that hasn't popped, and we've got 3 stars that has popped. All right, so let's go down to number 18. We're going to take a look at SGK, do a GoVaHo with 2 jumps, a shattered with Max Valks in the clan castle, and I wanted to show this. I'm pretty sure PB Powerbang did this almost exact same base composition or base design and about a couple months ago in one of his videos that he hit. So just kind of weird. But anyway, we've got that queen standing all by herself, but do you think she's by herself? Probably not. There's probably something hidden in there, probably 4 things that are hidden there. But we've got a shattered entry coming on the bottom there, wall breakers coming in, have 2 jumps and 2 heals which have not been used, even a haste in there as well. The max Valkyries have been set in with the max wizard and some barbarians. They trip a double giant bomb set and are standing in heals after that with a jump, taking that jump into that compartment. Lava Hound is causing really no damage until this queen pops it right here, and this is where the problems come in, because these pups are walking ahead and doing some decent damage to these Valkyries. Valkyries are running and heal here, as well as another jump to make their way through the rest of this compartment. As soon as this extra % is done, we will see these Teslas pop. There they are, all 4 of them right next to the enemy queen. Golems are taking the jump, and the Hogs are running through the rest of these defenses with those Golem and Golemites tanking for them. They've got no more spells, but that's just fine. 2 full Golems, I think, we still have there that are tanking. A couple Hogs that are just taking out that last cannon, and now it's time for these poor Hogs, 3 of them, to run to their death. That queen just picks them off one by one, even not making it barely to that Tesla. But we have Valkyries up top that are doing some cleaning along with that Archer Queen. We have the Barbarian King still up, although lower health, and we've got 2 Golems that are getting kind of tickled by that lava pup up top. And this poor queen, she doesn't know what's coming for her. All this kill squad is going to do some serious damage, even though they have to get through 4 Teslas. It's going to be no problem, because Valkyries love queens and love Teslas, especially when they're right next to each other. They reroute. That queen gets taken out instantly, and the Valkyries and everything else is tanking. A couple of those Hogs are making their way in there, and finally it goes down with the help of the king and the queen. Really, really nice attack, nice execution on a kind of wonky base there. It's one of those bases you look at and go, wow, I don't know how I'm going to hit it, but when you do hit it right, you just completely crush it like that. So 23, Cold-Blooded LaLoon, or GoLaLoon. We've got 1 Golem and we've got 4 Lava Hounds. So there goes the 1 Golem there, and it's starting to tank with the Wizards doing the funneling on the side, and their only job is to really get into this compartment, take out that air defense, and then take out that enemy queen. And that's what we're going to do here. So we've got everything funneling here. We've got the wall breakers going in. Then we got the king and queen in there. And let's hope that queen makes there. She's going to make it in there. We've got to jump down. So as soon as that enemy queen fires on any one of those things, they are going to reroute. There goes the king. He's taking the jump. He's laying the smackdown on the enemy queen. And she goes down really quick. This queen is going to go ahead and help clear up the golem. It doesn't really matter though, because golems can't do anything to lava hounds and balloons. So we've got 3 air defenses up, we've got 3 rages and 2 hastes, and we've just got a bunch of balloons that are coming in here. So they're under haste. They're going to make their way to that first of 3 air defenses right now. Take that out as that first lava hound pops. And then we've got the second Lava Hound going in with the balloons following it right behind. And we still have 1 more Lava Hound in the clan castle. Rages go up. We still have another rage and 2 hastes left over as these loons kind of make their way into that second, or I should say 3rd air defense. And we've got that final Lava Hound going down through rage. Full level 3 Lava Hound from the clan castle. And I'm thinking that this Lava Hound is not going to pop. Probably could have used that Lava Hound as the first deployment, because there's really not much going on. In fact, I probably wouldn't have used Rage here, just to kind of slow things down a little bit, unless we're running short on time. But this Lava Hound, which is actually going to produce the most amount of pups, does not even get popped. We are running around. Queen is still up, and we've got some pups, and we're going to swag those hastes. So very, very nice attack, which we call over crushing a base. 2 more attacks and we are all finished here. let's go ahead and check out Sen taking out a kind of familiar face here in the form of a true alpha. So Sen's going to completely crush this base with a GoVaHo. Looking at a little bit lower bases, we've seen the GoVaHo on the upper bases. You can do that on the lower ones as well. So we've got a LaLoon here doing a 1-for-1 type of trade. And we've got a couple minions that are not going to do that much funneling. Drops a giant in here to go ahead and help that funneling, and one golem is going in. I think we used Valkyries in the clan castle here, so needed to go ahead and get that funneling down and make that stretch. We've got max wall breakers coming in with max Valks. We've got 2 jumps to push all the way to that king. I'm sorry, the queen, as well, and getting the king on the way. So all the Valkyries have run in there. The king is in there, and we've got the queen following up on the flank. That's going to go ahead and break that lava hound. So the king goes down, the enemy king goes down, and then they're going to take the second jump into that queen. Now, I don't know if that jump was really necessary, because that queen, as soon as she fired on the Valkyries, they would have 2-swiped that wall and made their way in super fast. But it's just fine. Everything's going well. We've got one more heal left over, and we've got a couple of these hogs going down. They do take a bomb to the face there. Very patient on this last heal. I would have healed it probably during that double giant bomb, and probably would have eaten this bomb and lost the raid, but Sen does it perfectly. He waits and gets that last heal in there over that giant bomb. There is still one more giant bomb, I think, that has not been tripped, that they're going to run across right here. And fortunately, I think they might make it through the rest of this base, at least take out the rest of these defenses. But it's going to be really tough with those lava pups doing, well, they're on the Golemite. So they do make it through those last defenses. Where are we running to? Oh, that last little mortar. And they're getting hit by these lava pups. I'm telling you, these lava pups are really tough if you don't break them. They should have never ran away from that poison. That is an AI that SuperCell needs to fix, because there was always a mob on the field and right in front of them. So I think it's their first inclination, like when you stick your foot into cold water, you take it out real fast. I think once you hit them with poison, they jump out, and then they have to get refocused back on those units. So anyway, we are running. We got tons and tons of Valkyries going on. Got a bunch of wizards cleaning up. We've got a friendly king that's also making his way down there, and we are at 3 stars and 100%. Very, very nice attack by Sen. And for our last one, we just want to show the the 8.5s or whatever. Lad's going to go ahead and completely crush this base, 30 on 30, and we see a shattered GoVaHo with, again, Valks in the clan castle. Just a huge difference between level 4 Valks and level 5 Valks. Not too much of a difference between level 5 Golem and a level 4 Golem. The difference between the level 5 and 4 Valks is much, much greater. So we're going to go ahead and do a shattered entry in here. 2 golems going down, wizards doing the funneling, and as soon as they finish that funneling right there, you can drop, or at least the Valkyries have nowhere else to go. They can drop all those Valkyries, and we've got 2 heals and 1 rage. We're going to rage up the kill squad right here. They actually don't have a lava hound. They have a very good clan castle for Valks, or to go against Valks, which is very, very smart. And those wizards have their work cut out for them to take care of this kill squad. They're having a little bit of trouble with it, but that's fine. He had to use a quad quake to get into there, so he did not have any poisons to drop. Drops a heal for these hogs that are coming in from the north and then from the southwest. And we have 1 more heal left over. There we go. Healing up all those areas where all those defenses are. They are going to trip that giant bomb, double giant bomb set right at the most inopportune time as all of them are coming together. But he's still going to go ahead and make his way through. We've got the enemy king and friendly king going at it. And the enemy king decides to hit some golems. That friendly king will take advantage of that, and we'll go ahead and knock him out. These wizards are going to help out with some of these defenses, and the queen with ability is working her way around the base here. So we've got the queen doing her thing, and finally uses the ability just at the last second, just kind of like a swag ability. So anyway, I wish I could show more attacks. This was so fun to watch, but hopefully you guys got a chance to see some of the cool things that are going on, the new strategies, and how powerful those Valkyries really are, those Max Valkyries. Go ahead and take advantage of them, Max Valks and Max Hogs in your clan castle if you can. Go ahead and take a look at these different compositions, get used to it, practice them in your clan wars as well as your farming, and get those 6-star clan wars and practice those 3-star attacks. And really nice job again to WHF2. Keep it going.